Hello everyone, Dreams of Violets here. Today I want to give you a tour of my revamped Pullip living spaces. I will also be giving you a little bit of the Pullip backstories. We'll start here with my Mer. Her name is Zenobia, well, Queen Zenobia, and she's a time traveler. Her room is still a work in progress, but it is definitely coming along. Right now she's on a mission to find her sister who was lost somewhere in the time continuum when she was little. Alright, we're going to move over to my doll room. I consider this room to be my Tezka's room, but the other dolls stay here too because they don't have their own room. I think this might be my favorite room right now. I just love all the color and detail. I'm going to start by telling you about my Dirta. I've named her Avery. She's spunky and sarcastic. When she was 7, her brother died, or so she thought. She's going to find out later that he's alive and they are going to be reunited in the story that I'm writing. Then let me show you my Lizbelle. Her name is Meadow. And she's a little neo-hippie and just a real sweetheart. Never has a mean thing to say about anyone. She's going to find out later in the story that she's somehow connected to my Zenobia, but she's not her sister. And then my favorite doll, my Tezka. It's interesting that she's my favorite doll, but she has the least developed backstory. Look at her pin. Can you read it? Can we? Hello, my name is Awesome. Because she is. She is the least developed backstory, like I was saying. I do know that she's creative. She has an amazing fashion sense. She's self-confident. Her favorite color is purple. And she's definitely the leader of the group. All these girls are friends, but none of them are best friends, which means, obviously, I need to keep collecting some dolls because every little preteen needs a best friend, right? Let's get one more look at their room. Then we're going to move up to my little all-American popular co-ed, my Zora. I have named her Sabine, and she is my Zenobia's sister. She's the missing time traveler. She doesn't know it yet, and when she finds out, she is not gonna embrace it at first, but you can't really deny your destiny, so she will definitely come around. Up on the next level, we have Cassian. And Cassian is a tying Wayne, who the default is a cop. He's far too laid back to be a cop. Right now his hair is styled around his eye because he said his clothes were so lame. He needed something to make it more interesting. He's artistic and obviously a bit of a dork, a Star Wars dork. But he's also really good at sports and can play any sport. No problem. I said he's into art and he's into poetry. Oh, he's my Zenobia's boyfriend, Sabine. And he's one of 7 kids. He loves his family. They're his best friends. All right, let's move on back down. We're gonna go over here to my first tying I ever got, his room, but we're not gonna talk about him first. We're going to talk about, if I don't fall, we're gonna talk about my Veritas, whatever her name, whatever her stock was. I've named her Noah, spelled N-O-A, which also comes from the Bible, just like the other one, but in the Bible it's a girl's name. Like I said, she's my favorite. She's extremely self-confident. She's Cassian's sister and Sabine's best friend and his girlfriend. She sort of splits her time between Cassian's place and her best friend Sabine's place, and she's technically supposed to live there with her brother. Moving on, we're going to talk about my tying Jade, who is named Falcon Jade with an alias Franklin James. He has an alias because he's an assassin for a secret government agency, and he also is a freshman in college. And oh, he's also Avery's brother, and that is why she thought he was dead. He had to pretend to be dead to go into his line of business. His room is also a work in progress. Oh, her room is a work in progress because it's too serene. She's too bubbly and lively for all these blues. She needs a little pink. I'm not a fan of pink, but she is. Then we're gonna, I think, move on up, back up to the last room where my Tang Horizon and my Pullip, I don't remember the season, whatever, the one that came with the table and chairs, Perusia. Their apartment, they are best friends. They're not a couple, just best friends. Their room, I love how colorful it is. It fits both their personalities. Horizon's name is Elijah or Eli. Perusia is Bridget London Blue to be exact. And they're my newest adoptees. So we're still getting to know each other, so I don't really know their stories yet. They haven't shared them with me. They're just sort of getting used to their new residence and all that. So that's, I think, it for now. I'm gonna just try to show you one more view of the rooms. It's a little stool. Obviously I need to take the sticker off of that. Let's go down. So that is the residence of my Pullips. If I do any more improvements, I'll make sure to update. In case you guys haven't noticed, I love zebras. You do see zebra prints and things around here. And I'll try to continue to add. I want to have at least a little teeny bit of zebra in every room. But I guess that's all for now. Bye-bye. Oh, no, one more thing. I didn't talk about her chest. This is a chest from Sabine was adopted, and the agency said that the people who dropped her off insisted that whoever takes her, they need to take the chest. She doesn't know it, but it has something to do with her ancestry, her time-traveling ancestry. And obviously when Sabine and Zenobia meet up, Zenobia is gonna do whatever, show her something that has to do with that. It's gonna prove that what she's telling her is true. And eventually Falcon and Avery will be reunited as brother and sister. So that'll be great. And eventually we will find out how little Miss Fallon is connected. I will tell you, I know she's a cousin, a distant cousin, that doesn't have the ability to time travel, but has a connection, some sort of ability that is connected. And as I write, I'll kind of figure out how that works out. Oh, guess that's all. Dreams of Violet signing off. Bye.